Hello everyone. Today I'm going to explain a very simple but powerful topic in modern system design, that is the observability pipeline. In many real world terms, we generate huge amount of data continuously. The challenge is not to collect the data, but understanding it in real time. We have this pipeline. This pipeline consists of the producers, Kafka, Prometheus, and Grafana. So So these three are our main layers, or we can say components of our pipeline. We can consider any scenario where there is a large number of data being produced, and we need to collect the data, process this metrics, and visualize it. So in that case, this pipeline comes with. So the work of producer is to send data, and once the producer sends the data is then further sent to Kafka. So what Kafka is, it is a very first component of our pipeline, which acts as a data ingest and data streaming backbone. So it receives the data from the producer. So producer can be any application, terminal, or a user itself who is producing the data and sending it. What Kafka does is it stores the data in topics. As when a single topic is created, the producer sends the data to that topic, and it can be sent to the multiple final customers. For customer are our end user who are able to see the data. So you can consider Kafka as a very high speed data highway where it logs and events all the data continuously. So this streams our data in the real time manner. So now the next component is Prometheus. What Prometheus is? Prometheus is responsible for collecting and storing matrices. What it does is it saves data from service or systems. It stores data in real time series database. It has its own prompt queuing system using which we can query the matrices. This is Prometheus. It is just to collect the matrices and uh, send them forward. So we can call it a simple term that Prometheus processes the raw data, metrics like CPU usage, and request count, latency, and errors, etc. Our final and important layer or component that is Grafana. What Grafana does is Grafana visualizes our data. It is a visualization layer of the observability pipeline. It connects with the Prometheus. It connects to Prometheus as a data source and we can build the dashboard within Grafana, which helps us to understand system health visually. So all the data that is being produced is sent and stored through Kafka and sent to customers. But everything here is data streaming. But the CPU usages that are used, they are monitored and they are visualized using Kafka. So Kafka and Prometheus are very much important. So let's see how the end-to-end flow goes. So for the end-to-end flow, I have already drawn this flow. Producer is producer sending to Kafka. Kafka's Kafka sends the matrices to Prometheus, which collects the matrices, and then we visualize the matrices. So this is finally called as observability pipeline, as the data is collected to matrices and then visualized. Let us consider an example which can be a ride-sharing app like Uber. Kafka connects ride events. Prometheus tracks the matrices like ride request, cancellation, latency, errors, and many more. But what Grafana does there is, Grafana shows live dashboards in real time, data that is being produced and helps the engineers or developers to detect the issues before uh, everyone even notice them. So letting concluding this theoretical part, I would like to tell you a very short summary. That is what Kafka does is handles data. Prometheus handles matrices collection. Grafana handles visualization, and together they completely form this observability stack used in production system worldwide. So let us now switch over to the demo. So in the hello everyone. So now we will be setting up our observability pipeline with Kafka, Prometheus, and Grafana. So this one now Docker engine is running. And let's go to our base code. To the new file. So both these files and all the commands will be uh, uh, available on my GitHub. So let's just run it. Now this will take some time to install all the images of the various services that we're building. So we have Kafka Explorer, we have Prometheus, we have Zookeeper, Grafana, and Kafka. So Zookeeper is like gateway for Kafka, and Grafana and Prometheus is what we discussed earlier. So this will take time. So all our images have been pulled and our containers have been created and our containers are up, I guess. So all our containers are running. Yes, all the containers are running. Okay. So let's open our let it go Grafana. Let's open our Grafana. Let's open our variable project. So we have to know the Grafana and the one. Okay. So now let's go here. So now what we need to do is we need to run our producer here from where we'll be sending the data. So for now we don't have any application, so we'll be doing it to the terminal. We have our producer up and now we'll be running our terminal. So now if we type here, okay, I will something advanced. Yes, yes, again. No, no. Okay, so we have our producer running and our consumer is also running nicely. Both our services are running. Now let's go to Grafana. So for the first time we will log in, open Grafana, we need to log in using the ID password and our password, which is admin. Let's log in. So let's skip this one. Okay. So firstly, we need to create a data source. This will for our pipeline will be promises, the select promises, and we will never add our URL. So this URL is backed by Docker. So this is the basic URL that will be waiting of service classes. Or you can go through here in the Prometheus, and this is your port. You can see here. So you can do your service name this Prometheus and your port. So let's save and test. So we successfully Prometheus API. Now we'll build the dashboard. So now we need to make our dashboard. Let's just refresh it one time. And we go to dashboards, create dashboards, import dashboard. So we'll be using the three-way dashboard that is available in Grafana. So we'll be using this one. We need to enter 759 and load. And we'll be using here Prometheus. So now here the issue is that it is not accepting the data source. So now what I will do is I will try to edit the manually as the parameter that it has. This dashboard does not match the parameter that we have in our library. We will go here, we will edit, and this is our message is taken. Then we will go to here, better browser. It's enter the query, we run query. Or now here, I guess it does not show anything. So we save the dashboard, save here, save it. Okay, so here it may have anything. Now message per minute. So here it is. Yes, it's also we change the query. Current query, so we have it here. Save the dashboard again. You can just go back and refresh this. Okay, so we have both of letters here and we will actually remove them. Okay, see negative. It's it. Move and this last one also be moved. So here, so this is our graph that we have got. So our message that is sent to the producer and which are received by the consumer. So, so we can just in from random actually. Let me just refresh. Let's see if it changes. So you can see the value how messages were sent during the time. You can see here also this is per second. Like one message was sent per second. And then it Russell Rock as we were not typing it, and then here it again started and it went zero. This in this time period we made this active, so this was the drop. So like if we minimize it, so like just now I randomly typed a few messages. So let me just see. Okay, so if we, I guess it is not a question difference. So here. can see the changes in the graph. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So here I will use, you can see changes in the graph as I'm typing, and I'm doing some constant and some variable value. But in Grafana we get it more visually. Okay, so let's just edit and visualization. So here, here, I'm creating. Okay, let's save variables, save here, variables, so here we have uh, message per hour. So here we will let's 1 to 5. Okay, so here you can see uh, this is how it changed from reading to reading. It shows it is showing each and every message. So let us just test it in students. So search response shows each and every message that has been received here and it was sent by the producer. So this pipeline helps us to observe the data and visualize. So that's why it is called as observability pipeline. So thanks for watching. So suggest me new video ideas for the upcoming videos. Thank you.